saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 5:51, 12 go.
They'll run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Etienne is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read. Better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. The Bills going to take over again on offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Meyer. He's on his way. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 95 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. To throw is Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. They'll complete this one to Watson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Let's go out right here.
ETN up the middle. And it's slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Fields now to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Third and 5.
Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Now Fields.
That is caught. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 40. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets.
First down, Jets. EQ. Extend.
Again, Fields. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Christian Watson.
39 yards.
And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To the air, Allen.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Allen.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Allen going to throw.
That's complete to Palmer. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Running out of the gun with ETN. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
On first down, right back to ETN. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back to throw now on first down.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here's Cook again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground, ETN.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Wilson's got it complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at their 48-yard line.
To the air again, Fields. That's taken in by Watson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. They'll get that one to Taylor complete.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll run with Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Jets. Here we go.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Etienne once more.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Fields now to throw. He'll complete this one to Watson. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Flush to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, 331.
To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Given the snow, you'd have to think they're likely not in field goal range just yet as they come up on a critical 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields. And that is incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now the
the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And they'll indeed take a knee. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Allen to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good. Field position, they'll start at the 32. So now Justin Fields and the Jets down 24-14. A minute 15 remaining. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with first and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's Fields.
Rolling to his right.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be second and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Inside a minute to go. Here's second and 10 now. This pass caught. It's Woods.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
It's caught. Smith. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
And that is incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition, work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Now Fields.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. Third down now. All eyes on Fields. That's pulled in by Wilson. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills.